If you have been searching for NotebookLM recently, you may have noticed something strange. Google has just changed NotebookLM to Gemini Notebook. Then you may be asking what really happened. Is this tool still the best tool for AI research? Anyways, we are going to find out in this video. Gemini Notebook is one of the most powerful AI tools for researchers, teachers, students, and professionals because it answers questions using your own documents, not just information from the web. In this video, I am going to show you everything you will need to know from creating your first notebook to using its most powerful features. So turning onto my computer, the very first thing I will do is to go to notebooklm.google.com. Once I go there, I'll press enter from the keyboard and wait for NotebookLM to load. But look at something. NotebookLM will automatically redirect you to notebook.google.com. That is the new home. Okay, for those of you who have not used this book, this AI tool, this is the interface. So it will show you this interface. And here are the things that I have created before with NotebookLM. So if you now want to create new one, all you will need to do is to click on this button here that shows create new. Immediately I click on that, I'll wait for it to load. Here we are presented with another interface. Looking at this interface, I can start here to enter my sources. But before I will do that, let me show you everything around. So I am going to close this. So if you look at this left side, you will notice that this is the place where you will put your sources. Okay. After you have entered your sources, you can now chat with their sources from here. You can see it is written chart, this is chart, this is sources, and the third one is by the right side where we'll have studio. In this studio we'll have different things like audio overview, slide deck, video overview, mind map, report, flashcard, infographics, quiz, and data table. These are the things you can do with Gemini Notebook. Remember, it's no longer NotebookLM. Now, for us to start, what I will do is to first of all add my sources. So I will click on this button and it will now present us to this initial dialog box. You remember when I closed it. So from here now, you decide what kind of source do you want to add. Are you going to upload file from your device, or do you want to insert a link? It can be YouTube link or any other website link. You could also select file from your Google Drive or just copy plain text and paste it here. So whichever one that is your choice, you go ahead. For now, I am going to use this upload file. So I'll click on it. Once I click on it, I will locate my file wherever they are. So in this folder where I have research work, journals, I have different files here. They are about online learning, a panacea, online learning for professional, the rise of online learning, and theory and practice of online learning. So I am going to select all of them at once. So with my shift key held down, I'll click the last one and then click open. Immediately I do that, Gemini Notebook will try to upload all of them. So we are going to give it some time for it to finish this uploading. And immediately that uploading is done, Gemini is going to give me a kind of summary of everything here. You can see the summary. With what I have here, I can now start to chat and interact with it. We have finished uploading these files and you can see they are 4 in number. So the very first thing I'm going to do is to come down here where we have start typing. So I'll enter this question or prompt. Instead of just saying summarize this, I will now say summarize the key ideas from all the 4 documents in less than 200 words. Do you see that? Once I do that, I'll click on this, the send button, and wait for Gemini Notebook to summarize the key ideas. Remember that word, key ideas. That is the important underlined phrase here. So at the end, you can see this is what we have. This is what we have from Gemini. Okay, Gemini Notebook. And once you point on this reference number, you will see where it got that thing from. So you can click to view the source. Once you click it, it is going to open the source by the left side. Do you see the entire source where it got that question? So with Gemini Notebook, the AI tool will not be hallucinating or getting information from unverified sources. This Gemini Notebook will be purely working on your own documents. How cool is that? Okay. Now, we are going to ask it further question. So here, I will say, compare the viewpoints of the 4 authors on online learning. Where do they agree and where do they differ? Present the answer in a table format. Once I do that, I will send it. Please, if you would like to see any of these my prompts, make the request in the comment section and I will gladly give you access to all of them. Okay, so now let's wait for it to finish this analysis, and remember, we'll say it should present it in a tabular form. Let us see what Gemini Notebook is going to do, whether it is going to listen to us and provide our request, and voila, we'll have that. This is in a tabular form for all the 4 sources. How cool is that? So learning is now easy, very, very easy with NotebookLM. Sorry, I mean Gemini Notebook. So if I want to get a presentation from this document, 4 documents, I can use this prompt that says create a presentation outline with section heading and key talking points. So once I send this, it is going to respond based on what I have requested. Please subscribe to my channel if you have been getting value from this video. Also remember to give it a thumb so that YouTube will suggest this video to so many others. Can you see? You can now create your presentation using this outline generated for us by Gemini Notebook. Because what people do, the mistake so many people do is to give AI a topic and ask it to create a presentation deck. It is going to make some mistakes. But if you use something like this Gemini Notebook, now that it already has some outline, it will now present it based on this outline. So I can just click on this, and from here it will ask me the type of slide that I want, whether it's going to be detailed deck or presentation slide. You can also decide whether it's going to be short or default. You can go ahead to change the language and all of that, but I'm not going to generate a slide today. I have done that video in this channel. Please check it, and I will also put the link in the description box below. Then another thing is this prompt. Look at this prompt. Generate 10 examination questions from these 4 documents. Like if you are a teacher or you are a coach, you just want to test your students, you can use Gemini Notebook from your own sources to generate question. If I do that now, it is going to generate 10 examination questions from those 4 documents. It won't go outside of that, because when I was working in school, there has been cases where students accuse their lecturers for not setting questions from what they were taught or the material they were used to taught. So, but with Gemini Notebook, that mistake will no longer be there. I hope you understand. So, can you see the questions? And it's not just the question. After the question, there is also the answer model in order to help the teacher. And finally, the last prompt we have here is on research writing. This one says, imagine you are writing a literature review on online learning. Identify major themes discussed across the 4 papers. Explain each theme and highlight any research gaps that future studies could investigate. So if I send it now, it is going to write a literature review for us based on these 4 papers, 4 sources. Okay, so let's wait and see what Notebook Gemini is going to generate for us. Can you see that? Can you see that? This is very powerful. I would also like to know in the comment section, what do you do with this tool? How do you see it? Have you been using it, or is this the first time you are seeing this tool? And in case you don't know how to write prompts, if you don't know how to write prompts, Notebook will also suggest prompts for you here, so you can just click on any of them. All right. And this is my final. It's not really a main point. It's just like a bonus. So if I say like this, if these 4 papers were written today, because these papers were written when AI was not that really in vogue. So I am now asking it, if these 4 papers were written today, what important issues about AI assisted online learning might be missing? So let's see what Gemini Notebook think about this. Whether it will concur that online learning, that AI can help online learning or not. So these are ways you can use Gemini Notebook to make further research. Can you see that? The proliferation of generative content. You see so many other things here. AI drive, ethical and black box concern. This is very important. If you are using AI, you should be careful. Don't just lift information generated from AI and use it for your academic work. You should be careful and always include your own human input. I hope you understand. Like I said before, you can, from this right side, the studio, perform any of these operations. So you can generate quiz or infographics. Just click on it and you will see what it's going to do for you. For example, if I click quiz now, I'll just click generate. It is going to generate a quiz for me, and I have done detailed tutorial on how to use most of these things here, and they are there in my channel. As you can see now, it is currently generating the quiz for us. So we are going to pause this video and wait for it to finish this generation. Boom, we have our quiz here on e-learning. So I will just click on it. Once I click on it, it is going to load for us to see our quiz. So can you see it? We have 1/10 questions. So these are our questions, and this particularly is number 1. So when you choose your answer, you click next, and this is number 2, next, and it continues like that. Okay, I hope you understand. And if you would like to share your Gemini Notebook with others, maybe with colleagues, you can just come to this point where we have share. Once you click on it, you decide how you want to share it. If you have been using Google Docs, Google Sheets, even Google Slides, or you must have understood how to share Google file documents. Okay, so you decide whether you want to share it as restricted, or you will have to add some email addresses here, or just copy this link and share it with others. Anybody with this link, depending on your setting, will be able to see this Gemini Notebook. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Kindly share your thoughts. Remember to subscribe and give the video a thumb if you haven't done so. And also remember to watch this video on how to use Gemini to generate audio podcasts. If you want to learn how to use it to generate presentation slides, you can as well watch this video. My name is Pat, and I will see you on the next one. Keep learning.